Really raw. They been asking, where they at? Whether they back? Whether they here better than ever? Let's go.
And we're back. Hi guys, welcome to Real and Raw with Shanice and Lucky. I'm Lucky, the people them's mum. If you ain't got no manners, I'ma teach you some.
It's Shanice Kasongo, the one and only. It's giving mama, you either love me or you don't.
Okay, so we're gonna stop being fake and address the elephant in the room because
let's get into it.
Yeah, because like, are you weird? Where have we been?
Where have we been? I feel like
2 years, by the way, guys.
2 years off the pod. We know. But life was life in. That's the truth. We're not gonna be fake. We've been.
Trenches.
in the trenches, in the field. But we're back and we're better and we're ready to be back. But yeah, sis.
So, okay, where we been? Where have I been? I'll start with me. I feel like some of you guys see snippets of me online, but TikTok, I'm so unserious. I promise to be more serious 2026. I'm so unserious with TikTok, so you guys will probably see a few videos a month. But generally, the past 2 years, life has been very intense. I've never actually craved success as much as I have in the past 2 years, which was a strange place to be in because it's easy to not be doing well if you don't have like a solid goal in your mind.
Yeah.
But there's nothing like knowing exactly what you want to do, exactly how you want to do it, but you're not doing it.
That is so crazy because the maddest thing is, someone was saying the worst place to be in life is knowing where you want to be, but you're not there. That is literally the worst. Just nowhere in the middle, stagnant.
Because I feel like at least people who don't know where they want to be have that excitement of figuring out what they want to do. You don't even have that. So yeah, that has been really intense because Real and Raw, since we started it, it has been so dear to my heart. It aligns perfectly with everything I've just always envisioned myself being. You know when you know you can see a vision of yourself, but you don't know what career to call it.
Yes.
And it was only until we started Real and Raw, then I was like, oh, it's this whole presenter, host type vibe. That's who I envision.
Our voices. Yeah.
Right. So it was the light bulb moment for me. So yeah, it's been very difficult not being able to execute it. I feel so happy that we are here in this place. The devil has been fighting. Even now, don't look at us and think, oh, the money came in or anything too spectacular, by the way, guys. Because we're here to be transparent. The past 2 years, what stopped us was finances. Just to be completely
honest,
clear,
comfort, real and raw.
Yeah, just authentic. It was so expensive. Self-financing a podcast is so expensive in terms of time, in terms of execution, especially if you know you don't want to put out something half-cooked. Yeah. And we are not half-cooked. That's nothing that we stand for.
Medium well done only.
So every time, do you want to know what's so mad? We went and we recorded something and the quality was just, we didn't put it out.
God told us it's okay.
Like,
that quality. What came out, God told us it's actually okay. Just leave it.
Poo.
Come back when you're ready.
Poo in the bins, like, absolutely not. But I must say that these past 2 years haven't been all negative.
Yeah. 100.
I've done a lot of personal growth, and I feel like sometimes people are not thankful for the low times and the lessons that you learned, the character that you build, the integrity, the resilience, the grit. There isn't much that can get me down at the moment. I've also learned so many things. Like when you have to learn how to do things on your own and you have to make it work, you learn things along the way. So I just feel like my knowledge is so much better. Like even for the industry we're going into, even in terms of like, Ask Shan, we got an event coming and I have
Guys, there's 2 gas for this event. You think it's the Met Gala? In fact, it's the Met Gala. This event is the Met Gala. It's our gala. Nobody can tell us about this event. Nobody can tell us
everything.
But we're
when
super
I
gassed.
say Canva has been my mission, like honestly,
listen, I'm normally the Canva girl. This one said,
what did you say? CB's what?
CB's the game is mine. CB's the game is mine. That's what I'm calling Lucky all 2026. I don't give a heck.
Oh, it was too funny. No, honestly, I've had some opportunities that came and that went. And I'm thankful also for those lost opportunities because you don't really learn what's for you until you've been so close to something you thought you wanted and then not got it, and then you've realised that actually, did I actually even want that? And at first, I remember I was talking myself out of that, thinking, oh no, you're just salty because you didn't get it. But then afterwards, the more and more time went on, I started to see that this was actually something I would have never wanted and probably would have really regretted afterwards.
No, 100.
So yeah, I've learned that not every opportunity is my opportunity, and that is okay. And I just think that's a lesson that you can't buy. So I'm grateful for the past 2 years. I don't want them again. I've learnt the lessons. It's okay. Stay in the back.
Boy.
However, grateful for the time that we had.
I would say for me, the last 2 years were from the pits of hell. I don't want to even be fake. The last 2 years are from the pits of hell. I don't even want it back. I don't want it back.
Never
Thank
again.
you, God, for bringing me out.
Never
of it.
going
I just want to
back.
give all the glory to God. Because where we came from, where even me, sometimes, when I think about it, I can have a migraine and I don't want to go back there. But
the
I feel
headache, child.
like I've learned a lot. I've grown a lot. I feel like right now, the best version of myself. I feel like I'm a different Shanice Kasonga, and I love that for myself. I feel like both of us together, I feel like this is the time we're meant to do this podcast. I feel like this podcast is for a real meaning. So it's given, I don't think at that time we were supposed to do this. And you know what?
But was meant to know that it was gonna happen.
Gonna
though.
happen.
I feel like
Yeah.
we couldn't have discovered it now. It would be too late. It's like you
Yeah.
can't discover it as you're starting it. We needed to discover it and let it grow a little bit in our hearts.
I know it's something that we want to do, and I think that's what's helped us to grow because we know what we're trying to do. So it's like you have to grow to be better to do this thing that you've been wanting to do for so long. But yeah, the last 2 years, yeah. Me, I don't have any. I'm out of it, and that's it.
I'm good.
I'm good. That's all I can say. Everything financially, romantically, everythingly.
And by the way,
badly.
don't worry, guys. In like May, there's gonna be a we're gonna do an episode. I'm gonna blind date Shanice. Don't worry. We're gonna find her a husband. Okay.
Yeah, right now I'm in my abstaining bag.
Self-love era.
Self-love era.
Love it.
None of you can try me era.
I
Because
say
I know
you're
you're going to
bad.
watch
I
this.
say you're bossy.
None of you can try this era. You know who you are.
Got the personal shots.
Personal
Wow.
shots fired.
Okay, black.
But
Why
yeah.
did I say black? I don't know.
I don't know.
Okay,
but
go
that's it. That's who we are, guys. We don't want to be fake as well. We're not going to come back and be fake. It's real and raw. And sometimes we do gra, like Anna Mac. And it's
So I
alright.
said black and you said gra. Okay,
Yeah.
cool. 3 things that you have learned, good or bad, because you can learn good or bad lessons. 3 things that you have learned in this period, this
Okay.
2-year terror.
So I'll say the first thing that I learned is without God, you're no one. Stop trying to do this
Amen.
life without God.
Amen.
It doesn't even make sense.
fake.
And that's why you're in those predicaments for 2 years. Because you thought you could lead the
But you're
lead
bigger
the road.
than no one's bigger
I
than
thought I was
the
bigger than the program,
program,
and I'm not. God is the program.
No
So
one.
that is number one. I'm never in my life doing anything without God. Any
Amen.
choice, anything I do
And
without
so
God.
shall it be. Amen.
So that's just number one. 2, it's taught me patience. Not everything is going to be when you want it to be. Learn to trust in the time and learn to trust in God. Patience, because impulsiveness is something that the both of us sometimes can have. When we want to do something without thinking, sometimes you don't know how God is going to do something for you. But then to say also that you don't always have to wait for a perfect time. So that's my
timing
third.
is just,
That's my third. Always thinking a perfect time, worrying about what people think about me, not
Trying to
being
make
my
it
best version of
perfect
myself. Do you know what I
before
mean? Like
you-
there's so many things I want to do: singing, hosting, acting, talking, podcast. But I fear, and I don't even know who I'm fearing, to be honest, because
Who can chat for you?
who can? Nobody. So, yeah, just understanding that. Stop waiting for the perfect time. Just do it. And I would say Lucky really gave me that encouragement. So if I could actually say a 4, have the right people in your life. Have the right people in your life. Be equally yoked to the people in your life. That's what I'm going to say. Because when you are not, you're doing anything. You're scattered. When you got the right people, the right family, the right friends, the right community, it will
Brings your
push you to be the best
thinking
version of
in.
yourself. So I did a little 4 there because I can.
Cheater.
Yeah.
Okay, my first one is understanding that your day isn't everybody else's day. I think I hold on to a lot of things because arrogantly I hold myself to a certain importance in people's life, and I think these 2 years have humbled me, even in the capacity that I'm able to give to people. Everybody has their own day, and that's something that I've actually learned, that you're being upset because they couldn't make it to your day, but what happens when you can't make it to their day? Like what
And
then?
okay, can I tell you something about us? Sometimes we don't make people's day.
We don't make the day,
and it's life.
and I had to learn that. Do you know what? It's not I'm beefing that person up. It's genuinely okay. Like, everybody has their own things going on, and when someone has the capacity to, they will turn up for you in a particular way.
Indeed.
That was one. Two was that, I think a bit similarly to you, timing is everything. I think I've always struggled with listening to the signs around me, and I always regret after. You know, like when something happens and you're just like,
Sorry.
but you know, I knew.
But you know, I'm thinking about. There's some things that we actually have to come. We actually have to come back and tell them, Big Brother. There's so many things.
Big
There's
brother,
so many
we
things.
knew. Like,
We knew.
when you actually look at it, the red flags were there all along. I'm really big on reading the room at the moment. If something feels slightly off, now I'm not talking about obstacles, because obstacles are different. That's going to be my third point. But I'm talking about if within my spirit, I'm starting to learn to trust my spirit, that as long as I pray and as long as I stay yoked with God, my spirit is going to lead me. My spirit is God. So it will lead me to where I need to go. So
Word,
I need to stop ignoring. You know, we always have that little thing and you go, oh, you know, I had that little thing. It's not that little thing. That's God directly.
But I feel like, though, in the
Telling
2
you.
years, what I will say is, there was a moment where we weren't, but I feel like now we're really at that point. Like, now we don't even need to be, we don't need to go there. Or we don't, I do feel like
It's
100.
all right. Like, do you know what I mean? I'm so grateful to be in a it's all right place. Do you know what I mean?
100.
My last thing is being a perfectionist. I never thought that I would say this as something negative, but I've looked at, and this is going to sound so harsh, but it's my truth. I'm here to say my truth. I've looked at talentless people, like people with way less talent, but it doesn't matter because you're way ahead of me. Like, okay, I can sit here and say, oh, you ain't got talent, you ain't got talent. Does it matter? You've got the episodes, you've got the watch time, YouTube pays you,
You've got the views,
you've got the
you've
followers,
got the money,
you've got the
you got the brand
So
deals,
what
you've
the
got
heck
the
is my
opportunities.
talent? What the heck is my perfect when it's in the cupboard? It's in my camera roll. It's in my drafts.
And that's why I
To heck with
say,
it.
I will give it to Lucky, guys. She was like, nah, but Shan, when then? Because
When?
one thing about me, I don't know, this spirit of fear, I even rebuke it here on this podcast
Amen.
as we're talking. This spirit of fear, I can overanalyze something to the point now it's like, okay, no, it needs to be perfect. But then the perfect, I'm not even doing it as well. So then I'm doing nothing.
Nothing.
So no, it's just giving standstill.
It's perfect nothingness. Well done. And literally, there's so many times when I'm like, okay, round of applause, Lucky, because guess what? You didn't do the day at all.
At all.
Cool. Next.
Next.
So yeah, I think it's fair to say we've come out on the other side with some valuable lessons. This is stuff that
Valuable
people go to TED
lessons.
Talks for and that. We got it raw, live in the flesh, free of charge.
They even did
Was it free? It was a bit expensive. But nonetheless, we're out on the other side.
We're out on the other side. We're
So
back,
we'll
baby.
just take
So we
it.
just want to let you lot know we're back for good. We're back to stay. Be ready, innit? As I said before,
locked,
make sure you
loaded.
like, comment, and subscribe.
No, you said follow that.
Follow their Insta. Follow their TikTok. Someone hacked our TikTok. No.
And why are hackers so
That's so
weird?
childish.
And can I say something right now? I feel as though, I don't know if it's me, I don't want to make this about me, but there's a spirit of hacking around me. No, wait, can I say something? 'Cause
And we bind them.
I don't rebuke and bind, bro, because
what's up? Leave us alone.
Why at TikTok we barely had 1,000 followers. Get a grip.
Why are you taking it away? That we
No
go
money
again.
even goes there. Chill out. We wasn't
Come
there
on,
yet.
man.
Anyway, we're gonna make a new one because can
And
never
you
stop
have
the
to make sure
vision.
Okay, another thing is, like, I think, me personally, this is a personal thing. I'm going to address the room as well. You lot stop saying everything, real and raw,
Word,
podcast, real
and
and raw,
then
real
you
and
don't
raw.
think.
Now, real and raw, we're here. Follow.
And I think that's important for us to state. Sorry, I don't know why I jerked like that. I think that's important for us to state what we are going to be doing in 2026.
Yeah.
Me personally, 2026. Anyway, I've always been a match energy person. If anybody knows me, they know that that whatever energy
should
you give me, honestly, I'm going to return. If you're lovely to me, I'm going to be lovely to you. However, I'm going to do it without carrying as much of the burden. So usually I would do it, but I would carry the, I'm matching that person's energy. No, from now on, it's just, if you can't, you can't. That's okay. I'm not going to go out of my way to make it if I can't. But should the situation arise, I also will not go out of my way to make it the opposite. And that's just for every and anything. There's only enough capacity in 2026 to water what waters me.
Word. I second that, sis.
I know that's right.
I second that. I know that's right. But guys, on top of all of that, we just want to let you lot know who we're coming to be. Who Real and Raw really are.
Where we going?
Where we going 2026. I feel like we both have a lot of things that we want to do separately, which I feel like we need to do.
And it's important and healthy. Can I just say something? Sorry, just to caveat from there.
Caveat, baby.
Because
Caveat,
I feel like there's going to be so many conversations within this conversation, but I feel as though a lot of people are intimidated by people who they have a partnership with, and I'm talking business-wise now.
Okay,
Let's forget the friendship thing. Like, friendship is there, friends do weird little things all the time, but I'm talking business people. I feel as though people feel really insecure when they do things with people who have separate ventures, and that's always blown my mind, because
That's bizarre.
as a group, I feel like if you do not have a separate venture, that's a red flag to me. Not a red flag as in I don't want to be around you, but a red flag as in eventually this is going to be all you have, and that's a problem. Do you understand? Because you just never know what's going to happen. And so I love the healthy dynamic that we have, that like I can openly say to Shanice, like, personal ventures that I have in terms of like my TikTok platform, or even other little YouTube segments I want to be, and in no capacity is that threatening to what she's got going on Real and Raw.
In fact, I even need to confront you about something you said you're going to do and you have not done it. One thing about me, I know when it comes down to like me and Lucky is more ready and open to do certain things where I lack that. I love the fact that she's like, oh, I want to do this. I'm gonna be right there as she's doing it. Cheerleader. Like,
fun fact, Shan actually used to be a cheerleader.
Yeah.
Took your business.
Yeah, I could do the splits and that, but now I can't. But no, one thing about Lucky, I love the fact that she always has ideas. I just want you to everything now. I want you to even do it because you're good. You know how to like execute things quite quickly. Where I'm a bit more of a slow burner, but. Let me explain.
No, but it's not always good though, because you see one thing about me, a jack of all trades, honestly, has been my biggest downfall.
No, because sometimes you can
You're
be a
juggling
bit everywhere.
everything, a jack of all trades, and what did they call it? A something of none. What's the rest of it? A master of none.
A jack of all trades, a master of none.
I want to be
and
a
I feel
master.
like we both got that problem, but you do your things.
Yeah.
I don't do my things. So for me, it'll be like, okay, I can sing.
And she can. You guys are
I know I can act.
She can.
I know I can do makeup. I know I can do... There's so many things I can do, but I was like,
Should I tell you one time that you pissed me off, actually?
Okay.
This is kind of unfair, but we do this in Real and Raw. I'm actually going to tell her about a time she pissed me off and she doesn't know.
Oh, damn.
This is the first she's hearing about it. It was last year, actually. And... No.
What did I do?
It was last year, and you helped me glue my pony. We was going out. I remember we was going to the club, and then afterwards, when we came back from the club, we was having a conversation about, oh, we don't want to be club girls. You know, we have that conversation every month.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, we don't want to go to the club. The club divorce.
Yeah. So we're having that conversation, and then someone messaged you asking you to give them a pony. And I remember you looked at your phone and you went, I can't bother for that, man. Nah, it's not for me. And I remember I looked at you and I thought to myself, how dare you? You can do something. You know how to do something. As a collective, I'm not even talking individual. As a pair, right now, we don't even have peas. And you're saying you can't be asked to do this. You're fucking crazy. Yeah. And I remember thinking in my head, I need to talk to Shanice about it. Then I forgot. But yeah, I'm talking to you about it now. Don't do it again.
But as I said, those times I wasn't disciplined. I wasn't hungry for it. I wasn't hungry for it. No, hungry for it. The game is mine. The game is mine. I'm jogging. I'm out here jogging. Now I'm hungry. Like, now I'm going to wake up. Now I'm tired. Because
And guys, honestly, I'm really proud of her. She works really far at the moment. dedication. That within itself takes resilience, because I'm fortunate to be a work from home babe because I'm self-employed, so I don't have to commute. And she literally is commuting for like 3 to 4 hours of the day. That's before she's even started working. So like kudos to her. But obviously it was just like, yeah, we need to get the vision up. You know, we funded everything ourselves, from the podcast to the music you're going to hear later on to the event. Everything like
to the event
has been us.
Because
And
at the end of the day,
she's been tired.
faith without works is dead. Do you know what I
Dead.
mean? So even I was tired today. I even said, no, I need to nap. But it's like,
She was even feisty when we came in. Was like, hi, man.
but I was tired.
Dryad.
I was tired. I went to my auntie, Hayley Melinda, you're too broke to be visible. Listen,
What?
let me be here. Let me sit on the
What?
seat. Let me sit here.
Because are you rich? You have peas to be tired.
Let me be sitting here.
There's no bread to be tired. All right, where are we trying to go? 2026, what journey are we taking them on? We plan to do seasons. So what's
Yeah.
the vibe for this, our first season? What we giving them?
I think the first season is the comeback. It's the comeback season. It's where we've been, where we're going, who we're trying to be, bringing our vision boards to the
pod.
podcast. That's what I feel like we're at. And I feel like season 2, guys. Season 2
Bam with a guess.
with the guests. So from now, yeah, because we're speaking to existence, hit us up in the DMs. Hit us up on our TikTok that we're going to make again because we've got hats.
Because by next year, if you don't message now,
Yeah. Don't try and do guy. Don't do guy. This is the time, yeah? Because we will have guests on here. We will be talking to people. We will be having lit conversations.
all right, accountability. What sort of podcast do we want to be? Because I feel like let's hold ourselves accountable. First episode back. A lot of people get lost in the sauce, right?
Yeah.
So they set out to be one thing. And then, you know, you end up trolling a little bit or them before you know it, you're known as like a messy pod or whatever. And I'm not actually asking this question with any direct answer because you know me, I a little bit of mess does spill around me, you know? What's the vibe?
I feel like, me personally,
I can't stand this girl.
not trying to be blasé, but for me, the vibe is real and raw. Take what you get. That's what it is.
That's
'Cause
giving Stratford, East London.
Shanice from the east, because I feel like today I might want to be godly, I might want to be holy, but tomorrow I might want some gist.
And guys, that's the other thing.
And I feel like you
please,
can't
we're
attack me.
realistic.
You can't attack me because
I don't want to be
gist.
anyone's role model. Okay, I don't mind being like a little sub, but honestly, please, truthfully, I'm only human. I'm just a girl.
I'm only human.
I just want to be who I am at that
Don't
time.
put the blame on me.
She took it so far,
But honestly,
so far.
I don't want people to think, oh, we can't speak about certain things or we can't do certain things. Guys, we are only human, by the way. Real and raw is real and raw for a reason, because we want to talk real and raw shit. That's just the truth. That's what we're trying to do. One day it might be a little bit of jest that we're talking, and then the next day it could be a scripture. Okay, we're only human. We're learning, and for me, that's what I want to say. I do think though, I don't think we should be too messy. I don't think too messy.
So
I don't
this
think
is what I was just about to say though.
'Cause I can be
like,
messy
because do you know what
if
it
I have
is?
to be.
What I was just about to say is like, what is messy and what is judgy though? Because like I naturally, I'm quite a judgy person. I know that. So like
I don't
naturally,
think you're judgy, you know.
but I'm not
Or maybe
judgy
to me,
in
maybe to
terms
me.
of no. I'm
I
not
don't know.
judgy in terms of the way that I'm gonna treat you, but I'm judging that I clock everything. Like I might not change how I treat you, but I clocked it. Like if you did your wedgie, I clocked it. Like and I thought about it in my head, and I thought about the fact that that person dug their wedgie.
Because I picked my wedgie today. Because I picked my wedgie. Now you're saying wedgie.
I didn't see, but yeah, I would have been judging you. Like if I would have seen
okay.
it in my head, I would
So
have
I
been
just
thinking,
gotta
like
blame
she needs to
myself
pull
out.
it.
Alright,
Yeah.
cool.
Like, you know.
Yeah, cool.
So yeah,
Yeah, no, because I feel like in terms of guests, I feel like on my face you can see everything I'm thinking, and that's a problem that I have.
but not if we're
So
real and
Raw, so I don't want like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because I know my problem. One thing about me, you can see everything I'm thinking through my face. So that's why I don't want it to get too down and dirty.
But I think that's what makes us relatable.
100.
Not the mum calling. I think that's what makes us relatable to a lot of people is that we're not scared to say what a lot of people are scared
We're
to
going to
say.
say it. Sometimes I'm worried, though. Will we get cancelled? Well, you can't cancel
Don't
me.
you
Are you God?
understand?
Are you
My
not God?
dad
Nobody
said
can
to
cancel
me,
me.
has your dad ever called you and said, hello, my daughter, how are you? So I'm like, oh, I'm all right, Dad. It's like, let me ask you something. So I said, yeah. Why did you pick the route you picked? I said, what do you mean? Like, I'm thinking, I thought you were talking about me being a mum. He said, you know that anger thing that you just do everywhere? I was just like, honestly, I don't know. I don't know why I picked that route, but that's who I am. That's who
At
I
the end
am.
of the day, you're damned if you do, you're
I'm
damned
angry.
if you don't. I don't think you're angry. I just feel like you always have to
Respond.
like address things.
Yeah.
But I don't think you're an angry person because if you
Yeah.
actually sit, because lucky we could say, am I angry?
Yeah, you are.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, guys. Wait.
Sorry, no. I don't pretend.
Yeah,
I
I
don't
am
know if
angry.
you're pretending to me, but you
No,
are.
I don't think you're an angry person.
Oh.
I don't think you're actually an
Yeah.
angry person. I just feel like you always feel like you need to address things.
Yeah. I
That
do
doesn't
what you
sometimes
think.
need to be addressed.
And I speak
but
with
I don't
a lot
think,
of passion.
Yeah, but I
as
don't
well.
think you're angry.
Yeah, that's the thing. So that's why, you know, when people say to me like, "Oh, chill out," I'm like, but I'm not feeling the emotion of anger. I'm just
No,
speaking
I feel the emotion of
passionately.
anger. The maddest thing
I
is today I was
know.
even telling my students that, I was telling one of my students that you crash up bears, like you remind me of me when when I was younger, like you overly crash out, like the situation wasn't that deep. And I was like, you should pray about it. She's like, pray about it. I was like, yeah, because I pray about it every day, like God help my anger, like my temper. The thing is, I'm not an angry person, but when I get angry,
Problem.
Kenny's
Okay.
birthday.
Oh my days! I just spoke. I swear to. Was it yesterday? Yesterday, I said to him, I remember when Shanice crashed out at that boy in Aquam, and I will never forget it in my brain ever.
Did God not punish me after? My phone cracked.
Literally immediately.
Immediately, the phone smashed.
Because you know what it is? I'm you back whatever's going on. Like in the moment, it's up and start. So I'm backing it, but in my head I'm thinking, oh my God, Shanice is crashing out right now.
But don't throw ice on me though. I'm not your friend.
No. But you know, I can't
I'm not your
remember.
friend.
I can't remember what happened with that.
They were throwing ice at each other, and then
And
they
then it
missed, and it hit
things that
me.
hit you.
And now
Yeah,
I'm not an
yeah,
icebox.
yeah.
Don't throw ice at me. So now, yeah, I feel like my crash out was warranted.
So you're backtracking.
No.
Because that segues us into a perfect question that I was gonna ask.
Yeah.
Honestly,
Yeah.
name one bad character that you had that's now gone,
Okay,
and
well,
one
that's
bad
not it.
character you have that is still there and that you want to get rid of.
The bad character is that I need to work on my temper.
So that's the one you still have, and you wanna get rid of.
Yeah, I need to work on my temper. Like I feel like it's got better, but I know what I'm like. When I get angry, sorry, look, what's going on? When I get angry, don't. That's the thing with me. That's why I say I'm like, Mama, you either love me or you don't. I think it's better to be on the love. Don't get to the hate with me because
Why has she
honestly,
gone here?
because now I'm crashing out. I just feel like with me, don't get to the hate with me because I really do love people and I feel like people take
Yeah,
the piss
she's
out of
a
me.
big lover
I'm a
girl.
lover girl. Don't take the piss out of me.
she's
A
a
few of you
lover
lot,
girl.
like 2025, you really tried it, but because it's 2026, I'm just like, it's
Meetings,
cool.
yeah.
I'm gonna leave it with God. You lot lucky, but I'm just saying that.
I'm saved now.
I'm saved now. Child. Baptize me. But yeah, and I think something, I feel like my discipline has
Wait, you
got
just really made me think of 1, 2, 3. Release them. Sorry. Okay, go. Sorry.
But I feel like my discipline now is so much. I'm so like sometimes I'm shocked that it's me. Like I feel like I was so undisciplined before, it was disgusting. But I feel like now I'm like
You got
sometimes I'm like,
discipline.
wow.
Yeah. Like before, she
Wow.
should just be like, "Oh, I'm coming to your house," and she just coming. But now she'll be like, "Am I gonna come?" She'll be like, "Nah, man, don't make sense.
It
Like,
don't
I
make
wanna go
sense. Like
home."
now I actually try to figure out what makes sense in my life. Whereas before, no, I was just doing
Whatever and
anything.
whenever.
I was doing whatever and whenever, and that got me in a lot of trouble.
That's
But I
annoying.
feel like now I'm like, no, that don't make sense. Wait, this time is your walking pad. This like now I know in my head where I'm trying to go. So I feel like I'm disciplined. What about you?
My bad character that I have that I think is gone, you'll tell me, is I think I'm getting better at asking for help.
Yeah.
So before I used to have a really bad character of I wouldn't
By the way,
ask for help.
I gossiped about you too.
And
Mum
then
told me
I-
that. By the way, the same.
Do you hear the people? That's
Sorry.
Anyway. I would not ask for help, and then I would get upset that people didn't help me. And that's really toxic. Like, when I think back at it, I think to myself, are you sick? You didn't ask. So, like, is everything okay? But I just assumed that people would do what I do, which is think for people, but not a lot of people do that. I remember my pastor's the one who let me know that she was like, you sound like somebody who thinks on behalf of other people. A lot of people don't do that. A lot of people require you to let them know what you need and then go from there type of thing. So I do try a lot harder to ask what I need, but that's going to segue me into my bad character that hasn't gone. I'm really bad at handling rejection. So like if I do ask, and I think that was my biggest fear of starting to ask.
Okay.
If I don't take no's very well, so that's why I'd rather just
Not
let's
ask,
leave
yeah.
it and let's just, do you know what I mean? So the character I'm trying to work on is not assuming that because somebody hasn't been able to do something in this instance that there is a deeper meaning behind it,
Yeah.
because for me it's always something deeper. So it's like if I've asked you to pick up, I don't know, Zanaya, and you can't, now it's in my head is something deeper. Somehow you haven't liked us all along. Like I don't know,
you're
like I
mad.
just
You're mad.
it's a sickness. I'm working on it, but I also don't know how to because it's inside the mind, so it's a process. But I feel like the first step is knowing what is wrong.
Yeah. One thing about us, sorry, even I spoke to ChatGPT the other day for the first time. People also
I
mention that.
hate AI.
I don't care.
I hate everyone
care.
around me
Everyone's
using
been telling
AI.
me to do it,
I think
and I've
you
done
guys are
it.
weird. Why are you holding all of your cards in this computer?
I did it for the first time, and it had so much
have shown us.
knowledge.
Do you know that the movies have shown us? I wrote all these things.
No, I would never
what
took
these AIs are going to turn into. They take your thoughts and they use it to create thinking. Do you know how powerful thoughts are? And you guys are just giving it to AI.
That AI helped me that day.
Yeah,
and I
right
loved
now.
it, and I
Until the
loved
next
it.
time it reaches out of your phone to slit your throat. That's where we're going with AI.
Sorry.
I promise you. I promise you. You're laughing at me now.
No,
until
but
in
one
40
thing
years.
it told me though is, I've realised something about myself. I am self-aware. I know where I go wrong.
Yeah.
I know what I'm
We're
doing
accountable.
wrong.
We
We're
hold
very
ourselves to
accountable. Like
account,
one thing
yeah.
about me, I can hold myself accountable. More time, I'm not even anyway.
Anyway.
Yeah. Anyway, gangster for life.
I don't think she is. She's trying to be a church girl.
No, guys. One thing about me, no. I think halfway through 2025, me and God, it really got locked
real
in.
locked in,
It
yeah.
got really locked in. I feel
Yeah.
like, you know, some people you could be fake, and I was one of those people.
No, it's real deep.
My
right
Bible
now.
never actually used to get open.
Yeah.
I just used to post scriptures, but now I actually open it, read it, yeah.
Yeah, the
and
girl is
write notes.
shining.
Yeah, I can't lie. I think that's what's really. I think maybe that's why I'm a bit more happy in life, you know. Because honestly, spending time with God has been very good for me, honestly, and I think I just need to stay there. That's for the best, honestly, and leave the man them out.
All right, so we're going to close out,
Yeah.
but we've got something special for you guys.
We
Something that we've been
do.
working on.
Do.
This is actually Shanice's talent and not mine, and that was reconfirmed in the studio. I had no input in the chorus, however, lyrically, yeah.
What? These lot are my ghostwriters.
But
Damn.
and she carries all the weight on the vocals. Honestly, this song just was written in a time of pain.
Yeah.
Performed in a time of pain. I actually remember being on the phone to Shanice outside Zanaya's gymnastics, and I was crying. We had got some bad news. I can't remember what it was about, something to do with the podcast. And we was crying, and I just remember we just was rehearsing this song so much. I was walking around in the freezing cold over and over.
I think
and
it was
we
out-
just,
yeah, you waiting for
I was waiting for
Zanaya, yeah,
Zanaya
you
to
waiting for
finish.
Zanaya.
And tears were just flooding down my face, and we was just singing it over and over and over, and we just kept saying like, oh, don't worry, soon. And the fact that the soon is here, just honestly, all glory to God. But yeah, we finally done the song.
We've done the song, guys.
Shanice, my good sis, sounds lit. She will not be self-managing. She's far too blasé and like kind with things. So if you want her to sing for your occasion, you have to go through me.
Word.
So yeah.
But I loved it, and I love the fact that you actually encouraged me to do that. Because when I like went home after the studio, I listened back to the song, and like the feedback I'm getting from everyone, like I know that's my calling. I know I'm meant to sing. So it was just like, wow, I was doing it with like two of my favorite people, because obviously my in-law,
We come together.
on the intro, yeah, and my ghostwriter.
And our ghostwriter, everything.
Yeah.
Behind the scenes,
But
cameraman, everything.
honestly, I just feel like they've encouraged me so much. Like when I was even just doing them little harmonies, the gassing up they were doing, I was just thinking like, who made these? Like, you don't know how much you're pushing me to do something. So I'm just gassed now that I'm finally doing what I want to do, and more songs to come. You know,
She's
I want to get
damn
my
good at
acting
it.
bag now as well. So, yeah. But guys, what?
Oh, do you know what? Yeah, sorry. I don't think Shanice knows this about me. Obviously, my partner's like TV and director, all that sort of vibes. And I remember when I first met him, he made me realise I wanted to do something I didn't know I wanted to do. Obviously, after knowing him for like a while, Malika's dad passed, and I remember in my head, I just kept seeing it as a movie. It sounds so weird, but like when you go through such extreme grief, the strangest thing can be like normal. So I used to literally like play episodes of his life in my head, like. The actor would even be a different person. That's how insane it was. Like, it wouldn't even be physically his face that I'm seeing, but it was his story. And I just remember thinking that before I depart from this earth, I don't think it's my calling right now, I'll be honest. I feel like there's seasons, and I'm coming to understand my seasons. Just because something's deep in my heart or is a talent that I have, it might not serve the season I'm in. Hair served my previous season. Without hair, I don't know where I would have been. Hair allowed me to give my kids extreme experiences. Hair allowed me to give myself extreme experiences. Last year, I went on holiday 9 years. 9 years.
9 times.
9 times. Do you know what I mean? Like, hair definitely was a chapter in my life and a season in my life that was so essential to raising my children at the young age they are. Now, finally, they're older. I feel like, okay, it's a new, different season now. Yeah. And unfortunately, loads of my clients are going to be really disappointed to hear that. But I feel like in order to serve my next season in its true purpose, I have to wean myself off and eventually stop doing hair within this year if I want to truly give the respect to the calling that I think I have.
Walk in your purpose.
Yeah.
In order for... I like that. I think this season really for us is walking in our purpose. Actually, not talking about it, not saying... doing it, walking in our purpose. In order for you to,
I have to let
some things go.
Yeah, so that was a beautiful season. I'm in this season now. I feel like this current season is definitely my season to use my voice. 100%. A lot of people, I've always been the same person, and that's why I say to people, seasons are so important. I've always been the same person. Do you understand me? But in this particular time, so many people relate to my voice, and my voice has this impact on people. The amount of comments that I get in my TikTok of everyone just reminding me that your voice has done something for me, is just like, okay, this is the season for my voice. So I'm going to listen to that. I'm going to use it as best as I can.
100%.
I do feel like I have a later season, and I feel like that's going to be for me to put what's in my heart out there more. So I think sometimes people mistake using their voice to put what's in their heart. Sometimes I say things, even in my TikTok videos, and people will say in the comment like, oh, you know, you said this. And I didn't even realize I was saying it because I'm just using my gift. Yeah. I'm not overthinking about it. Do you understand? Whereas I feel as though when I put concepts to paper, that's the stuff from my heart. That's the stuff I've thought about real deep because I've had to write it. So that's the stuff that's like real cool to me. And I feel like eventually I do want to, especially because, and I've seen it trickle through even through this season where people say to me, wow, you're such an amazing storyteller. And I'm like, yeah, because that's what I want to do. I want to be a writer of either short films or longer films, or I have so many concepts in my heart and in my head that I know that coupled with my perfectionism and my ability to articulate it to the people around me who are going to actually get it done, I can really bring something magical to the screen, but that's not for right now. So yeah, I'm just understanding my seasons.
I feel like definitely you'll be good at that. Yeah, because you're good with your writing. You're good at articulating.
Yeah, I'm good with words as well, which is
very you're very intelligent, I would say. Me on the side, I'm more of a creative, so I feel like it's my time now. You see, the last 10 years, I'm going to take it in 1 year, and all the last 10 years, everything I was supposed to, I'm going to put in this year. I'm not even wasting time.
But what you don't even know
the God
is,
who sees me is going to make it happen.
What you don't even know is, I had a client the other day, she's actually going to come on a different venture that I'm going to start doing, and she said something, and I remember when I left, I was laughing at her at first, and I remember I even rang my partner with the intentions of chatting her, but the conversation didn't end up going that way. And then when I came with the phone, I thought to myself, why was you going to chat her? But she basically said that, you don't even understand, Beyonce has saved me so many times. And I was like, And she was like, there's something about the genuineness in when she sings that for me, it's a healer. And I feel as though you've got that empathetic thing to you that once you've actually started using your voice for music, it's going to transition more into you like being a source of healing to people. Because you see, like Beyonce, she doesn't even perform that much no more, but the impact that she had has now allowed her to be an empath and allowed her to be like a public Mary Seacole, if you want. Like people look to her as a very warm, motherly woman, as opposed to loads of other artists who followed the same train as her. And I think that in itself is a gift. And I think that's your next season. Like after you finish using your voice like musically, I feel as though there's a lot of healing in you. Like, I remember even when I was at my lowest time in 2024 and I was by myself, you was a very healing presence for me. It was sort of like, we never even used to talk about my situation, to be fair, but it was just, I don't know, something about your aura was just like healing, like calming, a bit soothing. I don't have that effect. I feel like I give people like oomph, like get up. Do you know what I mean? I don't think I'm really calming.
I think you give, but sometimes that's
Like,
what
get
you
up.
need.
Yeah.
Sometimes you need. That's how we work. Because you're the fight for your life. I'm the healer.
Like less.
And sometimes we need that. If we're both fighting for everyone fighting, rah. And for real, as you said, there's so many things we want to talk about. But I feel like healing in terms of all the things I've been through in my life and how I can help all the other people around me heal is something I definitely want to do. So I know that this 2026, no matter what, I'm just being obedient and I'm using my voice. No matter what it is. TikTok, you're going to see me soon because me, every time I say I'm going to go on TikTok. But now it's actually time. I need to start really pushing myself to be that girl. But I'm going to do it.
Okay, guys. So, it's time for the track to play.
Oh, yeah.
We actually haven't thought of a name. She
Yeah.
wants to call it flipping.
No, I didn't actually want to call the song Real and Raw, but why would we send it and send it as
No, okay, we're not going to send it as that. But
files?
all right, what are we going to call it? All right, pinning that. Maybe
Yeah.
by the
All right,
time it
why don't you
finishes
lot?
playing.
Okay, guys, how about this? Why don't you lot hear the song, and then in the comments, you lot give us a name for the song. How about that?
Ooh, I like that. Get
And
them
we'll pick
involved.
the best song, and the winner as well. We'll give you a little something. You get a little.
Get them
treat.
involved.
Do you know what I mean? But in the comments, I think you lot should give the name to the song. Like I said, it's a unity. We're one in it. Real and Raw is a community.
We're doing this for y'all.
We're doing this for y'all, baby. We're doing this for y'all. No.
All right, so I'm going to play it.
Play them.
Guys, I'm so proud. Like, honestly, do you know what it is? I'm one of them people who believes it when my mum gasses me. Like, my mum, I woke up this morning at 5:45 and my mum had the song to her pillow like this. My mum doesn't even like phones to the pillow. The song was on repeat, okay? I'm so proud. All right, Lego.
Lego.
Shanice, you know.
Is that one?
Everybody's got problems. I could tell you about mine. Lost 100K on TikTok, but I got it back twice. I'm like F all the hackers. You can't take what's mine. No way. Had a baby at 17. Couldn't stop my shine. Always been God's favourite. Only now is my time. Right now. Classy and godly. But don't lose your mind. I still twist up. Let's get it right. So just done all that. Just done all that.
I told them we've been going through some things. They asked us where we've been at, but they don't know that we've been going through some things. They asked us where we've been
Nah,
at.
Dev Adams goes
I told
crazy.
them we've been going through some things. They asked us where we've been at, but they don't know that we've been going through some things.
I can rap too, you know.
Alright, wrap the things, bro.
Majorly tricky, but with God by my side, it can never get sticky. He's always on the front line, so you know I stay litty. Through the light and the dark, I still pray to my God. SK, not the little one. Rhythm will stay relevant. When I step on the mic, best know that I'm chilling them. SK from the east, do the most, not the least. Number one, stay
Alright,
chosen.
cool girl.
Watch your heaven stay open. some things. They asked us where we've been at, but they don't know that we've been going for some things.
I'm giving you like a live show, you know.
They asked us where we've been at. I told them we've been going for some things. They asked us where we've been at, but they don't know that we've been going through some things.
It's giving Mary J. Blige. Are you dumb?
Where's my boots?
What? No, literally. Even that jacket, it fits, you know. Are you crazy? Tell me that my sis does not go crazy on the vocals. I'm even hoping and praying. At one point, I got excited and I started singing, hitting the mic a little bit. I don't even want it to ruin the day of what happened here, because this was.
We've been going for some. But guys, that's our song. That's also coming out now. So that's the new intro to Real and Raw.
Exactly.
We're lit, man. You lot were lit. Ugh, I don't even want to get rude to you lot now. That's my problem. Because you lot can piece me off.
Anyway, next episode, should we talk about... Okay, you spoke on trauma already. Should we talk about generational trauma and like generational curses?
I think we should, you know. I think that's a thing a lot of people try to shy away from, but it's a real life. It's
everything.
It's real
Everything.
life.
And I can talk about my fears and some of the... Because we always act like generational curses can only be created by the generations before us.
No, we can
I want to
actually
talk about
be
my
the generation.
generational curses that I'm scared that I've made.
Yeah,
And that I'm trying to undo ASAP while I'm still here.
yeah.
So that's next on the pod. Be there or be square. We're not committing to it, guys. We have to be true to ourselves. We're not committing to a day now, but we will
Yeah.
promo so
You know what?
hard.
Because we're not going to be fake. We're not going to be disappointed.
Oh, Fridays. Now you're looking at Friday. There's nothing.
And then you lot start saying, "Oh, we're not serious." When you get it, you get it. We'll just put a promo, and you'll know what day it is. Make sure you follow, like, subscribe, follow the Insta. Follow the TikTok, follow the YouTube, follow the Snapchats.
Boy,
Yeah.
It's true, you know,
Follow
because
the
it's even
Snapchats.
true.
People
Snapchat,
are
we
getting
can make
paid, though.
breads. That's what I'm saying.
Me, I will start posting.
I know
there
snaps
for
are
you people.
litty, but you know, it is private story. Her biggest curse is private story, by the way. I don't even know who she thinks is watching her so hard. She could die that private story. Private story.
Private story, me.
Mysterious. Me, on the other hand, I'm loose with it. Everything public frame.
No, because you know sometimes I do things that are not.
I
come
know
on.
she goes far.
I go too far. I need a private story.
All right, guys. I know you're so sad we're leaving you, but next week, man.
Next week.
Don't be greedy. Don't be greedy.
Yeah.
Because my partner's trying to mouth something to me. It's not working. What did you say? Oh, you see? That's another thing about my partner, guys. I know some of you lot think that like I've made him up. He's real. He's just so
real.
mysterious. Like I've never met
He's
someone
real
with so
and
much
he's so
mystery.
concise. Is that a word, concise?
Yeah.
He
He
knows.
knows
He hits the
everything.
nail.
He
He
knows
knows
the
when we should do
programme
something.
perfectly.
What we should sing, where the chorus needs to go, everything. You lot didn't say this.
And by the way, we didn't say it. We are having actually. I think you guys will.
You're gonna see.
You
in
just
fact,
saw us.
You just saw us.
You just saw us.
We just had a bad boy event.
Yeah,
Was
what you
you
guys
there?
think?
Nobody there. I'm joking. I'm sorry.
No, joking.
No, I'm sorry.
Because she's out of bounds. This is a close, intimate event for just people that we are close to around us. We wanted to celebrate the fact that God has even put us in the position to even start this. Because, guys, it's so time-consuming, so expensive. I don't know if I said that already, but it's so all of the above. And just even giving us the drive. And then also we wanted to show them what we have coming in the future, because we do want to put on future events.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to lie, I'm not going to be fake. We had a trauma of an event, and we just need people to know that we don't play no damn games, because that nearly threw us into a state of depression,
No,
by
that
the way.
almost took us out. That almost took us out. You know what? I don't want to buy it. And you know what? It came even 1 year ago. Reminder. TikTok wanted to remind me about that blood clot event. I was so angry. Why would you take me down that rabbit hole?
Ooh, yeah, so we have already had our disappointment. So we thought, do you know what? It's true. How can we expect people to buy into us when you have nothing to show? We're saying, oh, you didn't buy the tickets. You didn't. Buy tickets to what?
Guys, you know what? That was some
was
delusion. It,
hurtful.
wasn't even God. That
Yeah.
was delusion. We actually thought people would buy
Sickness,
tickets
yeah.
to come to something when we only posted 2 podcasts.
2 episodes, and
2
we've
years
never
ago.
done an event together. Like, it's not like, oh, we've done other events that weren't really. We've never.
Never.
So it was just very bizarre. So we've decided this time, let's do it properly. Let's invest in ourselves so that we can give out what we expect to get back.
Yeah.
And I'm sure it will follow us. So yeah, we are having a beautiful, intimate. We're calling it a pod premiere. We're sort of
pod
premiering the episode.
I'm really excited for it, guys.
Yeah,
Really
you
excited.
guys know we didn't let you watch the whole episode because you must go, man. You must watch it as a view, and you must subscribe if you're not already. And if you're invited to our event and you're not subscribed, I don't know how we missed that.
In fact,
that's
even
a big
don't come.
error. That's a
Is
big
it too late
error.
now? I said
Big
don't come.
mess up.
It's a big mess up
Mess
because I'm
up,
gonna
man.
check. One
We're
thing
gonna
about me, I check. I
Because
look.
mess up. But yeah, just do all of the above, and if you guys are seeing this for the first time, don't worry. Tickets for the next one will be out. You'll get a chance. It will be your turn soon.
Yeah.
We just needed to show ourselves, because I feel like not everything is always for everybody as well. We needed to show ourselves that this is something we can do. I feel like we have a lot of visions and we have to start doing them slowly to show
Slowly by
ourselves
slowly,
that
yeah.
this is what we can do. So we start with this first smaller event. Then it will now give us the fight. Every time we watch that footage, every time we see that people have posted it or people comment
Even
on the
just
videos,
the enjoyment of what we felt that day
it will push
on
us.
to bigger and better.
Right.
Bigger and better. Bigger and better.
So yeah, be there or be square
there
if
or
you're
be
invited.
square. Well, anyway, sorry guys, not be there, be
I
square.
know,
You wasn't there,
she's
but the
not
next
invited.
one you will be there.
We might try and do maybe a live sit where there's a
live
phone
sit.
in the corner.
Yeah, definitely.
To give people an opportunity. I don't know.
Yeah, on
to
TikTok.
See. Yeah.
Yeah.
See what we're about. It's going to be vibesy. So let's hope we don't under-deliver, God forbid.
No more under delivering.
All right, what's our outros? What did we used to do, or are we starting with new things?
What did we used to do?
All right, I know my outro.
What's your outro?
Sorry.
Okay, you do yours.
Was that cheating? Okay. Mine is... No, listen. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Until the next one, guys.
Mine is Shanice from the East.
Bad girl.
Mine is
I don't know
Shanice
why
from
she did
the
God
East.
fingers, man.
Yeah. Has come to say like, comment, subscribe, follow the Insta, follow the TikTok, follow the Snapchat, follow the YouTube, follow the vibes, because we are out. Bye-bye.
Never have I ever pretended to be someone else on a date. You've never?
Pretend to be someone else on a
I
date.
feel like there was a vibe, sorry. No, like mystery things.
Have you done that?
No.
So
I don't
okay.
know. I just thought like you're quite mysterious and flirtatious.
Mysterious girl.
Yeah.
You came and you changed my world.
Cheers, ma'am. I don't want to change your world.
All right, cool. Let's do it for Rudo. Never have ever. Like, that's a quick
We
segment.
need to know what the never have I ever's are.
No, we got to be mysterious. Otherwise, that's not.
Oh, you go first then, Miss
All right.
Madam Mystery.
Never have I ever.
Why am I saying you like that? I don't know.
Wait, I don't know even me. Okay.
Why did you say like that?
Never have I ever what? Okay, let's think it's you.
Duh.